Hi everyone, this is Shannon Gomez at Creative Rebel Deck, and I thought we'd go back to our original format of quick and dirty readings by sign. And today I'm going to use a couples edition for these readings. Okay, you do not necessarily have to be in a couple to appreciate the readings, and you can actually use them for if you are the sign or your person is the sign, it can speak to one or both of you. Or, polyamory, whatever, like multiple people in a relationship. It can speak to whomever is in a relationship. And sometimes people use the couples for friends and family as well. Not all the cards can apply to that, but a lot of people use it that way, just kind of a relationship deck. So, okay, before we start, remember, y'all is shit. Okay, and we're going to start with Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. All right, Taurus, unplug. Turn it off. It turns them on. So Taurus, you're spending too much time in front of the screen. You are spending too much time checking email, too much time working on the computer or on your phone. Maybe you're doing video games. Maybe you're binge watching stuff, and your partner is getting resentful of it. Your partner basically feels like you're checking out. And this card is talking about time to check in, time to put in that face-to-face time without any type of screen, without any type of, outside distraction. It doesn't always have to be technology. It can just be anything that's distracting you from your relationship, from getting close to your person. This card is coming up for you to remind you that it's time to really put in that quality one-on-one time. All right, next, Gemini. Get hot and sweaty. Work out and grow old as fuck together. So this is the health card, Gemini. So something's going on where you're not really prioritizing your health. You're not focusing on diet. You're not focusing on, your physical activity, your mental health, emotional health. This is all about kind of, taking care of yourself, and, for a good reason. The studies show that people who work out together, stay together longer, not to mention just the health benefits. So this is a health card for you, Gemini. Time to, maybe try a new workout, get outside. The weather's changing now. It should be really beautiful outside. So get a hike in, get a run in, and it's even better if you guys do it together. All right, Cancer. Fucking say it. Resentment kills the magic. Cancer, you're bottling shit up. You're kind of being bitter. You're kind of withholding, you're kind of brooding. And this card is calling you out. This card is saying, just fucking say it already. Don't beat around the bush. Don't, try to make that person guess what what you're thinking or what you're feeling. Like, just fucking say it, because it gets old. It gets old to try to okay, what are you saying? Just fucking say it already. That type of, resentment and content. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not, when you have contempt for your partner, that really is not a good look for a relationship. So this card is saying, your person can take it, and you need to do it for your own health. So Cancer, if you are a Cancer and you're in a relationship with a Cancer, make sure that they express themselves, make it a safe place for them to express themselves, so that way they get it off their chest and resentment doesn't build up. Leo. Send a pic. Sexting will make their fucking day. Okay, Leo, so this is a really fun card, of course, to get. And it can be, really, this is just a representation of anything fun, flirtatious, anything kind of adventurous and spontaneous. And it's a sexy card. It's like, do something unexpected for your partner. Do something that they just would not expect you to do. And it's going to completely lighten the mood. It's going to really, change the course of their day. It doesn't have to be as intense as some crazy dick pic or, actually sexting or whatever. I know it's my little one in the back. She doesn't understand. She's too young. But, do something fun. Do something, just just quick, just to lighten the mood for both of you guys. Virgo, we can't be all the things. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it. Hire it. Make it happen. Virgo, why are you trying to do everything yourself? Why are you putting yourself through hell? Why are you putting your partner through hell, feeling like you got to do it all yourself? You know, this card is coming up because you refuse to really kind of take in other people's, guidance, or take in other people's suggestions. You kind of want to just take it all on, and that's really not in your best interest for you or your partner. You need some help, and instead of putting it off, instead of making excuses, why no, I got this. Well, you don't got this. Get some help. You will be super, super glad that you did. All right, but make sure, Virgos, make sure you do your research and make sure you find the right person, which I'm sure you will do. But this card is just kind of reminding you, just get some outside help. Libra, irritated? Eat, cuddle, sleep, repeat. So Libra, who's getting on your damn nerve? Is it your partner? Are you getting on your own damn nerve? Is it family? What's going on in your life where you just feel super prickly, super irritated? This card is calling you out. This card is saying, you know what? Don't talk about it. Don't analyze. You just need some creature comforts. You need to eat. You need some physical touch. You need some sleep. And you kind of just do that on repeat until you kind of get out of your funk, until you stop being irritated. If you're not the Libra, if you're in a relationship with a Libra, take this into account. Bring them some food, give them a foot rub, let them sleep in. Just kind of cater to them, for a little bit, and hopefully it will get them out of whatever fucking mood they are in. Scorpio, forgive. Not for them, do that shit for you. Scorpio, you're holding on to something. You're holding a grudge. You refuse to let things go, and you think that you're getting, the better of them. You think, oh, I'll fucking show them, I'm going to hold on to this shit. Well, this card is coming up for you because that is not doing you any good, and you're just spending so much energy holding on to something that really doesn't belong to you, and that person isn't even thinking about you anyway. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, sorry. I had to take a little break there. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have a little one around, and she's in and out, and if I do not get her food and water and all that stuff, she will not let me finish these, and I really love doing these videos for you guys. So that's just part of being a stay-at-home mom entrepreneur. Okay, so I was on Scorpio. So again, Scorpio, this card is coming up because you just refuse to forgive someone. And if you're in a relationship with a Scorpio and you are the one that they're not forgiving, maybe you could show them this card and be like, see, could you just forgive me? Can we just move on? Can we just kind of talk about this, process it, and move on? All right, Scorpio, work on that. Sagittarius, keep that shit to yourself. I love being criticized, said no one ever. You're getting on people, Sagittarius. Maybe you think you're being funny. Maybe you are being a little passive aggressive. Maybe you are really thinking that people kind of need to know your opinion and that it will really help them. Well, this card is saying, just keep that shit to yourself. No one wants to hear that. Did anyone ask you your opinion? If they did not ask you your opinion, you keep that shit to yourself. No one wants to hear about themselves unless they're ready to hear it. And maybe you're getting a little mouthy. If you're in a relationship with a Sag and they're doing this to you, you can just say, hey, dude, I didn't ask your opinion. You can just kind of zip it. I'm good. If I need to hear your input, I will ask you. So Sag, just watch yourself. Watch what you're saying, and make sure that whenever you give your opinion, someone is really asking for it, okay? Capricorn, people are messy. Love them anyway. So Cap, you're having an issue with loving people that are messy. Loving people that, maybe they're emotionally messy. Maybe they're, they don't like to pick up after themselves. You know, maybe they have their finances in a mess and you're having problems with that. And that's okay. It's good to recognize that. But this card is saying, you know, maybe you need to be easy on people. You know, maybe try, you know, letting some shit go so that way you can really get to the person. Now, if these things are deal breakers for you, well, you're not going to be able to get over it. But this card is kind of inviting you to accept people for who they are, you know, and if you're in a relationship with a Cap and, you know, they're putting all kinds of pressure on you to, you know, be a certain way and it's just not working for you, you know, you can remind them, hey, you know what, I accept you, please accept me. And, you know, we can't be perfect. We're human, we're messy. And, you know, there are more, sometimes they're just more important things to focus on than keeping everything clean. You know, even just giving it a break for a day or two. All right, Caps. Aquarius. Want shit to be different? Change yourself first. Aquarius, you're not really looking yourself in the mirror. You are choosing to blame everyone else. You're choosing to, you know, look at everyone up and down and pick them apart. And this card is saying, you know what, if you really want change, if you really want something to shift in your life, just look at yourself. Don't really worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about, you know, this person's life or that person's life or what they're doing. This card is really asking you to get focused on you, and you're really the only person that you can change. And again, if you're in a relationship with Aquarius and they're doing this to you, remind them, you know what, hey, I'm working on myself. You can work on yourself. The things that maybe bother you aren't really bothering me. So, you know, why don't you just focus all your energy on you, and we will be a lot better if you do that. All right. So Pisces, just walk away. Everyone could use a little fucking break right now. You know, I know this could mean like a lot of different things in this card. It could mean, you know, a long break, a short break. It could mean a trip. It could mean just like, you know, an afternoon with the girls or the guys. But there's something that there has to be an element of separation right now. This card is saying, you know, everyone kind of takes a little breather, and it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It can be actually really positive. But it's saying, you know what, people just really need to take time to be by themselves, and that way you guys can come together a little bit stronger. So Pisces, don't worry, don't be, you know, overly emotionally invested if someone walks away or if someone needs a break or if you need a break. You know, allow yourself to take a break from something. Allow yourself to take a break from a situation that isn't working, and you guys can come together and talk about it. But right now, things are a little bit too complicated, and it's good to just kind of take a break. All right, Aries, watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. So there's this like theme again with these readings that people kind of need to like cover their mouth a little bit. You know, I'm all, of course, for people expressing themselves and being heard, but there's a time and there's a place. And, you know, Aries, this card is coming up and saying, you know what? Why don't you think before you speak? Why don't you work on responding instead of reacting? You know, this could be with your partner, it could be with your family, it could be with a friend. And sometimes your mouth just goes wild. And this card is saying, you know, pull back a little bit. Like, you know, you don't have to like completely rail on someone. You don't have to criticize someone. You don't have to, you know, totally like attack someone. You know, watch what you're saying. Sorry, my little one's playing again. You know, watch what you're saying. Watch how you treat people. And also, this card is important for how people talk to themselves. You know, Aries, have you been really hard on yourself? Have you been beating yourself up? And this card is saying, you know, that could start some shit internally. It could kind of take you down a rabbit hole. It could, you know, kind of change your mindset in a way that you really don't want it to change. So, you know, watch what you say to other people, but also please, Aries, and everyone really, watch how you speak to yourself. All right, everybody. This reading again was from the Couples Edition. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will talk to you soon. If you dig this vibe, please subscribe. Okay, rebel hugs to everyone. Bye-bye.